Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back with another video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about an alleged report of DDG filing an emergency order to stop Halle Bailey from taking their son Halo to Italy for 2 months, and this is following the court granting Halle Bailey temporary primary custody. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because as you guys know, it was revealed to us about maybe close to 2 months at this point in time that DDG was allegedly abusive to Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey had submitted evidence to the court of DDG's assault on her, which left her with a chipped tooth after she alleged that he reportedly slammed her face in the steering wheel repeatedly, and she was left with a chipped tooth and she had bruises on her arms. She was granted the temporary primary custody. Now, ever since then, DDG's family, they have been coming for Halle saying it's a lie and all of that jazz. But irrespective of the fact that they're saying it's a lie, they haven't been able to submit a shred of evidence proving where the lies are. Now, what is happening today is that I'm seeing where DJ Academics, because he's on a hate woman spree. Women are horrible. They're disgusting. Even Cardi B, that he would normally lift up, praise, and adore. That man has been going for Cardi B ever since Cardi B decided that she was gonna level up against Offset. I don't know why Academics is so bitter towards women, or is it the case he's saying women have done too much to men and it's time for men to fight back? That could also be it as well, you know? But what he's revealing at this point in time is basically what appears to be some messages from, well, let me not say it appears to be from Halle Bailey. They're saying that these messages are from Halle Bailey. And when I look at the messages and I was reading them, the first thing I said, those messages aren't from Halle Bailey. And if they are in fact from her, she was mentally unwell at that point in time. And I can honestly say this because you know what? I've always hoped for a podcast from Halle Bailey because she speaks with such eloquence and she enunciates and pronunciates like so damn perfectly that when I look at those text messages, I know that when you're talking to someone that is personal to you, the grammar may change. But when I look at those, you know, like it's filled with so many grammatical errors and the typing, it was just too much for me to be even slightly convinced that it was Halle Bailey. Now, what they're saying is that they are alleging or accusing her of being emotionally unstable, threatened to self-delete herself, hit DDG. She tracked him with hair tags, would tell their son to control him, and once drove while she had self-deletion thoughts with the baby in the car. DDG is requesting full custody and a ban on international travel to protect the child, third-party custody exchanges, and court-monitored communication. He submitted texts, injury photos, and witnesses' statements as evidence. Now, DDG can always submit anything that he wants to submit to the court, but DDG needs to understand that the court is not new. And when I say the court is not new, what I'm talking about is the court has seen a lot of cases and they have a lot of case study and they have histories and they have laws in place. Because if he's going to say, you know what, she did all of this, Halle did came out and said she was going through postpartum depression, which made her deeply depressed and emotional. And once she gets treatment and therapy for that, and her doctor declares her to be well, to hell with DDG and whatever he's cooking up. Now, as for these messages, they have like date And timestamps. No, the timestamps are like, so this is coming from March 21st of 2024. And it's like, this is proof. You leave me hanging as a mother. You stunt step up like too many times when I need you too. I'm begging you. I just found you like way Lala in Mexico. I'm going to delete myself tonight. My son will not be around for it. I hate you forever. You can have him and let her be his mom. You know, these text messages, they really don't prove anything, even if they were sent from Halle, you know, just to be honest. And then there are some more text messages here. I hate you. You are the most horrible person I've ever met. I wish I didn't have to fight with you, but you continue to let me down every time. And then the message goes babbly again, exchanging my son in a money deal for views. But this is basically, so I'm going to include the text messages, but if DDG thinks that these text messages are going to do anything bad to Halle, it's going to do something bad to him. I don't think DDG understands how the court of law works. The law is there, and not because you have something that looks like evidence to use against someone, it doesn't mean that it is evidence that can be taken as her word and consciousness. And that's just a weird thing. You know, because again, he's showing us on one end where she's saying she's going to delete herself and she's going to do it when the son is not there, right? And then on the other end, he's basically saying that he's showing message saying where she's saying you ate me and want me to die. I want to die because of you. I will die because of you. So if a woman is going to say that to a man, it means that the man is putting her under some mental duress like depression. What has DDG been doing to Halle Bailey for Halle Bailey to be going to those extremes? So I'm not looking at Halle as the problem. As weird as these messages are, and even if they were sent by Halle Bailey, I have to ask, why was DDG triggering her so badly instead of being supportive? You know, because she's saying, you hurt me and you ensure you do things to hurt me. You're hurting my feelings, you know? And she says, I'm begging you, you know? So she's begging him to stop. She's hurting and, you know, she's begging him to stop. At one point she's saying, you're cheating on me and I deserve better. So if anything, these text messages, if they are in fact factual, they're only incriminating and proving that DDG has been nothing but worse shit to this woman. And he was abusive to her during her time of postpartum depression, the time he should be more caring, loving, kind, you know, supportive to her. And the moment that he realized that, hey, hold on a minute, something is going on here with the mother of my child, and I want the mother of my child to be okay, you know, let me see how best I can help her. And during this all, he had no response. He had absolutely no response. So who texts someone consistently for so long and then you not have any response? No, not only that. I'm going to show you another example of how foolish DDG is. He is such a damn jackass at this point in time. I can't wait for the Breakfast Club to give him Donkey of the Day. Like, he deserves to get Jackass of the Day. Because if this is not coming directly from the court documents, he has basically thrown this case away already. Because while they're saying he has a court filing, I'm checking to see if I see the court documents. And if I'm not, let me not say if I'm not, because if the court documents is not already there, and if people haven't pulled these from the court documents, where are they coming from? And if he's the one that is using people to put these things out there to make her look bad, this is a cyberbullying and character assassination. DDG he's not dumb, but at the same time, he's not the brightest crayon in the box. And as such, I think he needs to have several back seats at this moment. But anywho, guys, this is all I have to share in this video with you all. This is not going to end well for DDG. It's really not going to end well for him. If anything, he's going to lose full custody of his child. He's saying, and let the court appoint this and let the court appoint that. But the thing is, why didn't DDG take the step when it was at this level? Because he could have taken it and he could have ensure that the documents were sealed and kept away from the public. But everything DDG does is it is geared at causing shame and humiliation onto Halle Bailey. And it definitely shows you that he has an intention. And his intention is, if I can't get you, I will ensure that I paint you to be a crazy mad woman that is so unstable to the point where you want to delete yourself so as to make you undateable. I'm gonna ruin you by any means necessary. And that's what he's doing. But the thing is, it's 2025. The world is evolving. The internet is evolving. And the manner in which men used to use psychological abuse against women, that era is over. That darkness has ended and the lights are on. So shame on you, DDG. You have absolutely no win in this. If anything, this only proves you to be nothing but a piece of shit. Pardon my French, but it's true. It is true. It only proves him to be nothing but shit to this woman. But anywho, guys, let me know what's your take. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and we're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.